Okay, so Resolume is this program here. Now, what I've got topped up here are, these are the clips that I'm tooling around with using for the show. So, for example, when I use MainStage and I click this beat, okay, what happens is that this first clip will play. As you can see, it's called Blinking Panel 2. What's happening is I'm triggering back these clips, right? So each clip triggers back like so on and so forth, or depending on which clip I'm playing back in MainStage, right? You can see this, all right? So the actual playback is happening now, and then when I press stop, video stops. Okay, now this is a little bit hokey. It's not working exactly the way I want to work yet. I'm still trying to figure out if there's any Resolume users that know how to solve this problem. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm sending, you can see from the project over here, I'm sending a channel on the IAC bus, basically just sending clock, right? So if you look at my tempo here, which is 92, actually, if we set, let's start on this one. 86 is my tempo. So, for example, when I press start, okay, we should see that Arena is playing at 86, roughly 86 as well. So when I bring the tempo down, Arena follows. Okay, when I bring it up, it does as well. Now, so technically, I should be able to, as anybody who uses Resolume knows, that when we switch this to BPM sync, and I click on this clip, it should start, and the BPM should be synced, so that when I speed and slow down MainStage with the tempo, the speed of this clip will adjust accordingly. But for any Resolume users that can help me, you can see that I'm getting this progress bar of death on all of my clips that I switch to BPM sync. So even if I trigger, say, this one, fine, and then it's working well. Tempo, it has no effect at this point in time. Whether I bring it up or down, it has no effect on the clip unless I click to BPM. But when I click on BPM, I get this weird freeze, and I don't really know why that is. Even if I hit resync, I just get a progress bar of death. Not sure why that is. Once I say, if anybody can help me out with that. Another issue I'm getting is that you can see that MainStage, I'm also getting this kind of weird prompt that says that I'm getting a feedback loop with my MIDI. So my guess is that I'm sending clock and receiving it at the same time back to MainStage or something. I'm not sure what's going on. Not really my forte. But I would really like to get this problem solved. One of the things that I mentioned is that when, for example, I'm in my MainStage project, one of the things that I can do is I can actually control the parameters in Resolume. So when I'm choosing, for example, this clip, okay, I play back this clip, and that's fine. I have control over, this is basically, this knob isn't working right now, but this is a high pass filter for the delay. This is length of the delay. This is which, let's turn it up a bit so you can hear it. Feedback, right? And pitch. Now, the cool thing about this is that I've actually got these knobs also sending through the IAC bus to Resolume. So if we look at that, what we can see is this. So for example, I should also mention these buttons down here are for different tabs or different songs in Resolume. So if I switch to this one, here we are in this one, and switch the button here. Now all my other clips load for this song, and my clips load for this song, etc., etc. So what I'm going to show you is this particular clip here. When I trigger it, right, we can see this. Okay, now down here I've got just a basic cube tile effect, and if I move my knobs, you can actually see it. You see the video changing. So let's check it out. So here's the sample. Bring up some volume so we can hear it. The goal for me is to try and get MainStage on one computer and get the Mac Mini running Resolume on it. So the Mac Mini is handling all video duties, and the laptop is handling all audio duties. I'm recording a screencast right now, so you can see my CPU is just going bananas. It's actually Resolume uses about 20% of the CPU on a single computer, I found, and for my basic purposes, and I need that 20%. So if I want to keep my buffers low, I need that 20%. So my big issue is sending MIDI from one computer to another computer. I've tried the Macintosh method of networking and creating sessions and so on and so forth. Never been able to get it to work. I always have some sort of strange error. Not entirely sure why. I've been working on this for ages trying to do this. So if anybody out there knows how to properly send MIDI clock from MainStage to Resolume on two separate computers, the check is in the mail. Seriously. So if you can help with that, that would be great. And then once again, I can offload video duties to the Mac Mini. The Mac Mini can also be act as the